From Jesus Juaregui. How did I do with the last name?
What was that?
The last name? How did I do with that?
Jauregui.
Jauregui.
Yeah.
Argentinian, perhaps?
Probably.
Okay. Alberto Del Rio, thank you so much for all your hard work in WWE. My father is not a fan of wrestling, but he became a fan after seeing you live
fantastic.
in San Jose in a SmackDown taping. He enjoyed seeing you wrestle. He felt a sense of pride seeing a Mexican on a big stage. Here's my question. What was the hardest thing about working WWE? And knowing what happened, would you like to do it all over again? Also, can you give a shout out to Juan Vera? Thank you in advance. Buena suerte de aquí en adelante. It's your destiny.
Well, it was the schedule. You know, the schedule with WWE was brutal. We were on the road for 315, 320 days. Like in my case, I was going home every week just for 35, 36 hours. And I have a family, so that's really difficult to do when you have kids and they're waiting for you. So I will say that the hardest part was the schedule.
The schedule. Very good. John from Massachusetts has sent us this.
Hey,
oh, he's having fun.
Question from Alberto. Could you fill us in on what happened with you and WWE and the altercation that happened backstage? Can you put the rumors to rest? Was it shoot? Was it an altercation racism, like everyone say it is?
Okay. Keep having fun, my friend. Well, everybody knows what happened. That incident with that social media worker, it's all over the net.
Yeah.
WWE and I have come to an agreement, and we fixed everything out of court, and now we're good. I mean, I made a mistake. They made a mistake. Actually, they're gonna post something in the following days on WWE.com. Explaining about the incident and you know, wishing me luck in all my future endeavors, and you know, I don't work for them anymore. I'm not interested in.
Were they too quick to do it instead of getting your side of the story?
No, it took a lot of time because I didn't want to talk about the incident. It was all over the net because there was a lot of people that day. There was some of my friends were there, writers, producers. A lot of people was there that day in catering, and they saw what happened.
Okay.
And they were the ones, you know, posting everything or filtering everything on the internet, and I didn't say anything because I don't know anything about law. Right. I don't know, especially here in this country, because I mean I don't even know the law in Mexico. To me, it was really difficult to talk about the incident because I didn't know if they were going to come after me. And then, of course, I found the right person, the right lawyer who was advising me.
Ramsey from Montreal, Canada. In Matt Seidel's You Shoot, which was filmed the day you were released from WWE, he spoke about you being released and what kind of personality you have.
I think it's rotten. You know, I don't know what happened at all, but it's a shame that the guy got fired. Yeah, I don't know the situation at all, but it's just. I mean, like I don't know what it's sucks for the fans, I imagine, and it'll suck for him. You know, maybe I have no idea what happened, so I'd love to know like a little more information. Right. I don't think he would push somebody up against a wall, but I think he's vocal. I think he stands up for himself. I don't think he's like. I don't think he's necessarily a guy that's going to jump to an aggressive status, but he will stand up for himself if he feels he's being wronged. You know, he's not a guy who's just going to lay down and take it. Like, he's going to stand up for himself. So, you know, I guess time will tell, but it's, you know, we'll just get him on here next, and I'll take your job, and he'll sit here, and I'll sit there, and we'll have a good old chat about Mexico.
He's a great guy. He was one of the first superstars, the first wrestlers who ever spoke to me in WWE. And well, like he said, you know, I'm not an aggressive person, but I mean, if you try to humiliate me, to make fun of me, of course I'm gonna fight back. I mean, I come from Mexico. We had hot blood, you know. We don't take crap for nobody. And like in that incident, I didn't slap that guy right away. I mean, he said it, and I got up and I demanded an apology from that guy. And instead of giving me an apology, he smiled at me. And that's the reason I smacked him. I mean, it was never like they said. I never got up from my table and punched him or slapped him. I said, "What did you say, MF?" And then the guy didn't say anything. And then I said, "Okay, apologize, repeat that to me, and then he did this. And that's when I lost it, you know. But I'm not an aggressive person, but I mean, I'm not gonna let anyone bully me around, especially this is a problem that we're living right now. In the world that we live right now, is the athletes, the big guys being bullied. But these guys, because they get so much attention from the media, that now is the little guys or the guys in the office making fun of us. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's because we always gonna be the bad guys because we're supposed to be big and tough, and we are always gonna be the bad guys. But that's not the case with me. I'm a really nice person in real life.
Did this guy think that he was not going to get slapped when you asked for an apology and he laughed at you?
I have no clue.
Or did he want it, maybe?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what he was thinking. I even said, I have never given you a reason to think that we're friends. And a lot of people was there. So I don't know what the guy was thinking. But again, it's in the past. I don't know what that guy is doing. I don't even know what the company is doing with their talent. And I'm doing better things.
Dylan Thomas of Greensboro, North Carolina. Did any of the boys try to defend you when it came to the incident? And did anyone tell you that they wish they were in your shoes when it happened?
Oh yeah, I mean, most of the main guys in the company called me. Some of them were saying things like, "Oh, we're gonna get your job back," and I was like, "Well, you know, it is what it is. The incident happened, and if they want to go that way, fine." I mean, everybody knows that I was not happy in the company anymore, and that I was not going to resign my contract with them, because you know, I mean, it was not worth it. We used to make a lot of money, and now the money it's just okay. I'm not gonna say it's bad because it's never bad when you work for that company, but it was not what it was.
Okay.
Like when I started, or like when John Laurinaitis was in charge.
So even in your run, you saw a drop.
Oh yeah, everything was fantastic. Story-wise, money-wise, for like 4 years, but the last 2 years he was just not good, and not only for me, for pretty much everybody.
Okay.
The money was just not the same, and that's the reason I was considering not to resign with them and moving to Mexico, or just going to Mexico for work, and go everywhere else, you know, Japan,
Sure.
Europe. Because I had conversations with some of my friends in Mexico, guys like El Santo, Blue Demon, the First in Car, and they were like, "Hey man, you know, we're doing $5,000 per show, and the business is fantastic here. And if we're doing $5,000 per show, just imagine this: in wrestling words, in Mexico, for Mexicans, Rey Mysterio is God, and you are the devil. There's nobody with more power than you guys. So if you guys come down here and work, you're gonna do just fine." And I was like, "Shit! I mean, what am I doing? I should be there now and have fun again and make money, serious money, good money." And that's the reason I was not going to resign. But you know, it is what it is.
It turned out to be a good thing then. In that case, Manu Hardy. Hi Alberto, I respect and understand your choice, but I wondered, have you thought about your fans who support you since the first day in WWE? It was a shock for them. It was like you let them down after these 4 years in your side.
Well, I mean, I just want to say thanks to all those fans supporting me before the incident and after the incident. I mean, it is what it is. Some people was going to be on my side. They never heard my side of the story. They just heard what they said. "Oh, hate Alberto, it's not our fault, and the incident never happened." But it happened, and that's the reason we are in this position. I'm totally free to do whatever I want. Nobody gets that. I got it because I got the right person, the right lawyer behind me.
Right, you got the right help.
Supporting me with this.
Mike from Minneapolis. Alberto, why did you let Conan convince you to come to AAA instead of going to CMLL?
The money. Everybody knows that. Nobody loves the business more than I do. I was born in this business. I was raised in the locker rooms, you know, with my family, and nobody loves this business more than I do. But at the end of the day, this is a business. You need to make money, and even though I have a lot of friends in CMLL, Conan and Dorian, the people from AAA, gave me an amazing offer. They have an amazing project down there. They have important people backing up their project, the right sponsors, and that's how they're getting big names to join their corporation.
Tanisha Henry, I'm so much as a fan of yours, Alberto, and I am so very honored to watch your wonderful matches. I have a question. I watched your matches for a long time, and now I still do. Do you feel stronger now as Alberto El Patron in AAA or as Alberto Del Rio when you were in WWE for years?
Well, you know, I had a really good run with WWE. I enjoyed the first 4 years when John Laurinaitis was in charge. All of us were making money and having fun. We knew where we going, but I mean, everybody knows that the last 2 years I was just there.
What contributed to that? What was the reason for the decline?
I don't know. I mean, they had a lot of changes in the company, in the corporate side, with producers, with writers, and I don't think the change helped most of us, or at least it didn't help me. You know?
Are they too big?
What do you mean too big? Like
the size of that company?
The size? No, I mean it's just I don't know. I mean everything was working well, and when they brought new people to work for the office, for the writing team, for the producers team, everything changed, and I don't think it changed. It changed for good. You know?
Right. Gotcha.